Most High Living God of Israel family. Love you, love you, love you. Oh, praise. So good to be before you today. Um, Most High God is good. Most High God's always good. Um, we do a lot here at God Sent Prophetess. And we're on TikTok as well. God Sent Prophetess. And we do shorts. And we got some really good stuff coming for y'all. Really interesting information that you're going to love to receive. Um, it'll be wonderful. It'll be wonderful. You're going to love it. All praise to the Most High Living God who do all these things. Well, Subarus, let's put it like that. The things that God does is the tornadoes and the fear and bringing it to the city, sounding the alarm, scaring folks. He likes to scare a whole bunch of folks at one time. All praise. The Rib had told you a while back that we were going to get into the plight of our men, the end for our men. And this is going to be the introduction. This is going to be the introduction because it's a lot. Me just going to let you know it's a lot. And it's a lot on me because me have understanding, as me always say, that you don't have, and get told things that you don't know yet. So when me speak, me tries to bring as much of it as possible so that you get a full understanding of what it is I'm going to be talking about. But as we have been learning the process of finding out about our mother, and is that blowing cold air? Because it's cold on my legs. Finding out about our mother and growing in our understanding of what it is that we need to do, should be doing, ought to be doing, gotta do, need to stop doing, all those things. Today, we're going to see a little bit about our men. Now, there are stages and levels of men in Israel. In the house of Israel, in Judah, and so on and so on, we have stages and we have placement. Mother does everything in order, in levels. And tonight, we're going to deal with finding out who some of the men are, what some of the men are called, what they are, and try to help you understand what's going to be coming about the men. I do want to open up with Ecclesiastics. We're going to go to Ecclesiastics 3. Let me look at this. All right, so we're going to go here to Ecclesiastics 3. Now, I want to set this up for you so that you understand why things are the way they are. In the beginning, in the garden, Mother planted a tree there too. And for those of you that are new with the Prophetess, you don't know the teachings of Adam and Eve, and we're going to bring those, but we can't go backwards right at the moment because we're a lot further than you are. In the garden, there were many people. It wasn't just Adam and Eve. And there was a man and a woman that were focused on at this time because they were at the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. And Adam and Eve were there also. And in the midst of that garden was a serpent. And the serpent came and the serpent beguiled the woman and so on and so on. Okay, check this out. The woman and her husband did eat of the tree. We know that for a fact. They ate of the tree because they got put out. So did Adam and Eve. But me is going to show you in Ecclesiastics that proves that Adam did not eat from the tree. The man and the woman ate from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. It's in them. They ate the fruit. The world calls it the forbidden fruit, the apple. I think it was a weed tree, my damn self. But we're going to go with the apple. As they didn't switch them trees up. They don't grow that fruit now. They grow leaves. It's just a weed now. But they ate from it. So the knowledge of good and evil was imparted into them. That's how they recognized they was naked. And she took out her quilting needles and quilted them up some outfits, Tarzan and Jane suits, because they knew they were naked. But Adam and Eve didn't know. And when the Lord walked through the cool day, come down there to see her children, he was like, well, where your Negroes at? What? Adam said, we hid ourselves because we was naked. Mama said, who the fuck told you was naked, nigga? You been walking in this garden all these goddamn years that I've been coming to see you. And today I come and you tell me you're naked. Who told you? Why would mother say who told you if it was only them two there?
Oh, praise.
Huh? She want to know. Next question was, did you eat from that tree that I told you not to eat from? Adam said, no, I've been eating what she gave me. Whatever she gave me, mother, I ate. It ain't me, it's her. She been feeding me. Whatever she gave me, I ate. But it wasn't that gave it away. What gave it away was, Adam said, they told me I was naked. Them folks told him. Them other folks told him he was naked. So he hid from God. Let's move on up. Let's get on up into the rest of this part. Because in Ecclesiastes 3, I'm going to prove to you that the man that our God created for herself didn't eat of that tree. Let's go to Ecclesiastes 3 and look at verse 11. He hath made everything beautiful in his time. Also, he hath set the world in their heart, so that no man can find out the work that God maketh from the beginning to the end. And me gonna stress this, because me got to. We don't add to, and we don't diminish from this word.
Oh, praise.
I just read something that I hope everybody caught. He had made everything beautiful in his time. Also, he hath set the world in their heart, so that
no man.
Suck it now. Huh? Where is the whoa man? Huh? God's a balanced God.
Oh, praise.
But on this scale, no man can find out the work that God maketh from the beginning to the end. Why no man? Because Adam is a man, a different man from the man kind that ate of the tree.
Oh, praise.
But let's keep on going. You see, through Adam came mother's seed. Through Eve, the mother of all living. Okay? Verse 12 says, I know that there is, God dang it, I need my bell. I need my motherfucking bell. I need my bell. Mother knows from when Adam was put out the garden, there is the knowledge of good and evil.
Oh, praise.
Ain't no good in them. The only good they will know is when they find wisdom. Get wisdom and get an understanding.
All praise.
There's no good in them. But for a man to rejoice and to do good in his life. Meaning, I'll get up every day, I'm going to go to work, I'm going to take care of myself, I'm going to enjoy the fruits of my labor, because that's what the Lord told me to do. That I know. But I don't know that other stuff.
Oh, praise.
Different people. 13 says, and so that every man should eat and drink and enjoy the good of all his labor. It is the gift of God.
Yes.
All praise.
All praise.
So now we got this laid out vision. All you good niggas, you good folk, you good black men, that makes you non Hebrew Israelite, that makes you not of the children of God, because her children have no good in them.
Mm.
We got to stress it a little bit more too. See, every single thing that a child of God learns has to be taught to them from an infant up. This is why mothers say, keep them separated. Do not engage with other nations. They will take you from me because you don't know the difference. You are born an empty slate. But the other ones, cattle included, are born shysters. Trickery. They know that which is good. That's why they don't do it. And they know that which is evil. But not you. Because you were not a partaker of the fruit. It ain't in you. That's why mama got to teach and train you from a baby. Father got to impart the word into you as a baby so that you will know your God and her ways. All praise to the Most High living God of Israel.
All praise.
That being said, let's go to Job. As I told you, there's a structure. See, not only is a man born and full of trouble, he's full of trouble because when he comes back, all the shit he left, he picks right back up. Picks it right back up when he comes back. So we're going to look at one level of a man that all men are not. Some men are born worms. Some are born men. It's a difference. Mother has some that are worms, called worms, and others are just men. So let's see what Rib's talking about. Let's look at verse 1. And wait a minute, let me see. Wait, whoa. Let me go back to 3. I'm in the wrong one. I want to go back to Job 20. I'm sorry. Job 25, verse 1. I'm sorry, we're out of Ecclesiastes. Job 25, we're going to start at verse 1. All praise.
All praise.
Then answered that Bildad the Shuttite and said, dominion and fear are with him. He maketh peace in his high places. Is there any number of his armies? And upon whom doeth not his light arise? How then can
man
we do not add here nor diminish to the holy word. How then can man be justified with God? Or how can he be clean that is born of a woman? Behold, even the moon, and it shineth not. Yea, the stars are not pure in his sight. But verse 6 gets really interesting. Because I'm going to say the first part of some of the men that all men are not. How much less man that is a worm, and the Son of Man, which is a worm. Also, I'm going to throw this in here just for measure. That's born with a worm. Women aren't born with worms.
All praise.
You're a worm until you die.
Mm-hmm.
All praise. Let's go to Psalms 20. Let's go to Psalms 22, and we're going to start at verse 4. Our fathers trusted in thee. They trusted, and thou didst deliver them. We know there's a deliverance coming, because you want to be delivered from this captivity. We know, as the children of Israel, ain't no going to heaven. Okay? That was all brought into this by Christianity.
That's right.
Okay? We don't do that. There's no going to heaven. 5 says, they cried unto thee and were delivered. They trusted in thee and were not confounded. But I am a worm and no man. I'm a worm. See, this one speaking here happens to be King David.
All praise.
All praise.
We're going to show you on down who's possibly worms and who's not. See, all men are not worms. They're worms. They have worms, but when mother speaks of them and when they speak of themselves, a reproach of men and despised of the people. All they that see me laugh me to scorn. They shoot out the lips. They shake their heads, saying, he trusted on the Lord that he would deliver him. Let him deliver him, seeing he delighteth in him. But thou art he that took me out of the womb. Thou didst make me hope when I was upon my mother's breast. I was cast upon thee from the womb. Thou art my God from my mother's belly. David is stressing
All praise.
all these actions to indicate I'm special. That's why I'm a worm.
Mm.
Because we're going to show you somebody else that's a worm. And they was special too.
All praise.
These men that are here today, some of you are worms. Some of you are just the men. Just like we have king and we have priest. But all of them are not high priest or priest. Our priests are given certain jobs to do. All of them didn't work on the thrashing floor. All of them didn't like the manures. Everybody has a position. Levels in life. And worms are pretty high. Worms are pretty terrible, but they're pretty high. Okay? Let's look at Isaiah 41. We'll start at verse 13. For I, the Lord thy God, will hold thy right hand, saying unto thee, fear not, I will help thee. This is special, brother. God don't hold everybody's hand. This is special, brother. Because she's gonna hold his hand. Fear not, thou worm, Jacob.
Oh,
Jacob. Special, brother.
oh, praise.
Huh? Thou worm, Jacob, and ye men of Israel. She called her son out, and then she said, and ye men of Israel, I will help thee, saith the Lord, and thy Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel.
All praise.
All praise.
Amen.
Now, me is bringing you this because me have to start a foundation to get to where me is going to be ending up with your understanding of the end.
All praise.
All praise. See, everybody was thrown into one big pot. They call it a melting pot. We don't have a melting pot because if you throw everything into a melting pot, you're going to end up with sludge. All that different stuff. And some stuff melts, some stuff don't melt. Some stuff burns, some stuff can't never cook. So you got all kind of shit in the melting pot. So you wind up with sludge. That's not the house of Levi and Judah.
No.
All praise.
All praise.
All praise. Let's hit on Isaiah 66. We're going to have to be here for a minute. So, me is preparing my brothers, getting them ready for this end time. And if you go back to the old teachings, when the prophetess came to bring mother to you, me told you it's not going to go very well for you. The ending ain't as firecrackery as you thought it was going to be. One reason is because you are too Egyptianized.
All praise.
Oh,
All praise.
and the rib will be coming back because mother told me to tell y'all about Egypt and what it means, what it's called, and what it represents. Because through trickery of the nations, they made Egypt a place, which Egypt is a place, but it's no different than saying the land of Israel. There's no land of Israel. We're the people of Israel. Israel owned land, but it was not called the land of Israel, as people try to do in this day and age. They just lived on land that was given to them by mother, but they were the people of Israel.
All praise.
To this very day, we still are in captivity. So let's start at verse 20. And they shall bring all your, stop the presses right there, Rib. Stop the cart, the buggy, whatever you rolling, stop right there. All your brethren. We do not add to nor diminish from the word of God. Me cannot incorporate the sisterin, the sisterers. It's only brethren. For an offering unto the Lord out of all nations, upon horses and in chariots and in lighters and upon mules and upon swift beasts, to my holy mountain Jerusalem, saith the Lord. This is a coming event. as the children of Israel bring an offering. Who are the children of Israel?
A man.
Yes.
The men.
Mm-hmm.
Bring an offering in a clean vessel into the house of the Lord. And I will also take of them for priest and for Levites. See how there's going to be a division always. You know, as we've been told by so many folk, God don't change. Well, we know this part doesn't change.
All praise.
Saith the Lord. 22. For as the new heavens and the new earth, which I will make, shall remain before me. Ain't nobody getting off this motherfucker.
All
No.
praise.
Do you hear me?
Mhm.
This earth was created to be inhabited, and it shall be inhabited for eternity.
All praise.
All praise.
The question is, will you be there?
All praise.
My brother. All praise.
All praise.
Saith the Lord, so shall your seed and your name remain. 23. And it shall come to pass that from one new moon to another, and from one Sabbath to another, shall all flesh come to worship before me, saith
The
the
Lord.
Lord. Now this gets a little tricky. And the rib's not going to put too much on you, because you can only handle what you can bear. But all flesh ain't the same.
Mm-mm.
Mm.
All flesh
Mm.
ain't the same.
Mm.
And the flesh that Mother is speaking of here, and all of it, are the brethren.
Mm.
All praise.
All
All
praise.
praise.
There won't be nobody hiding no place. There won't be one born that don't make it. They all will worship. 24 says, and they shall go forth and look upon the
Carcasses. Ah!
what is a carcass? That's one. Sorry. Could you pull up carcasses?
Sure can.
Because me know by now, everybody with me knows what a man is, right? You know what a man is. We got some other words we're gonna deal with, but I think everybody knows what a man and what men are. But we're gonna look up carcasses just to be so that nobody walks away saying the rib. I don't know what she mean by that. What you talking about? Oh, okay.
A dead body.
A carcass is a dead body, and Mama put a essences on the end of it. So lots of dead bodies of the
Man.
we do not add to nor diminish from the word of the living God. You will look upon the carcasses of the men that have transgressed. Get that word for me. If you think you can commit sins before this holy God and know who she is, and you just gonna slide on in, you gonna ease on in. So you got mother suckers out there telling you you can do anything you want to do, just repent, and it's gonna be thrown into the sea of forgetfulness. I begs to differ. if you are a transgressor and you are transgressing against this God, you need to read these verses. Transgressing.
To violate a command or law. To go beyond a boundary or limit. To go beyond limits set or prescribed by. Violate. To pass beyond or go over a limit or boundary.
That's what laws are. All praise. So mother has set the law in place. She has put the boundaries of what you can and cannot cross. But somebody is crossing the line. Because there will be carcasses of men. That's essences, y'all.
Yes.
Not a carcass of a man, of men that have transgressed against me. For their
Worm.
a woman don't got no worm. Me have always told y'all, stop worrying about women. Me told you to get the focus off of what women are doing. Your focus better be on you. Plain and simple. Shall not die, neither shall their fire be quenched, and they shall be an abhorring unto all flesh. The rib didn't write it. The rib just knows how to explain it to you. Get wisdom. So you can get an understanding. Don't lay in your bed. Don't cross your legs. Don't stick your arrogant head up. Don't open your froward mouth, that you may not transgress against the living God. Me told you. This just the basics. It's the foundation. We got to build on it. It don't get no better. We told you. Prepare yourselves. You have been taught by them which are not a people. You have learned the ways of animals. You do not do the pleasing things before the Lord. You speak with a froward mouth. The words don't lie. If you are transgressing, that means breaking the law of the Lord. You better get in there and start reading. Please stop. Stop now. We're in the day when Elijah could show up at any moment. We're in the day that Elijah can... Ooh, deja vu. Oh, deja vu.
Oh, praise.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. That was very heavy. All praise.
All praise.
All praise.
All praise to the Most High Living God of Israel.
Yes, yes, all praise.
These things come for you to know you are not in good standings with the Lord. You can take all the happy verses you want and try to apply them to your situation, your life. You can listen to men because you have itchy ears. You want to hear that tingling good sound in your ear. It says men err in the word. You better listen to wisdom. Wisdom is your only way. And like me said, if you don't have a wisdom of your own, the rib is here. The rib will bring wisdom forth so that you can receive an understanding.
Oh, praise.
We are nearing the end. Okay? As serious as it sounds, me don't know the words to put together to tell you it's not looking good for you. Because a lot of people don't know that our God will wipe the whole world out and start over again. She has that ability, and she has that spirit. She's done it before.
Yeah, exactly.
As the man always say, God changes not. God ain't gonna change this time either. The rib is coming to get our men prepared. Your next teachings, some of the things that are be coming out on TikTok and here on YouTube are preparatorial things, because most of you don't even know how to talk to your wives properly. Some of you don't even know that every word you say to your wife, you're talking to the Most High. You're not talking to her. She's just a representative. You know how the foreman comes out and tells you everything boss man wants you to know, and you get mad at the foreman. Foreman can't do anything but tell you what the boss man say.
All praise.
Be careful how you talk to your mother.
Yes.
She's listening. All praise to the Most High living God of Israel.
All praise.
All praise. Me is not going to make these classes really long, because we know most places sundown is early. Even here in the heart of Egypt where we are, it is 5:20.
5:20.
Okay, now it's 5:20. All praise. So there's people that have to go home. Me, have a husband at home, got to get home to him. And he's got to eat and all those types of things. So all praises go up to the Most High living God of Israel. Please write these verses down. Get these scriptures learned so that you can know what you are facing. It's coming. And it is not looking good, because you don't know that you don't look good before your mother. All praise. All praise.
All praise.
We thank you. The Rib hopes that everyone has a wonderful, peaceful Sabbath. Get some rest. I mean, it's a little shaking. If you watch the class now, maybe you should go back and watch it later. Watch it with your Rib. And then I'm going to say this too to the Ribs. Please, you are their portion in life. And he's going to explain some of these things too later. Because I told you, there's a lot I know you don't know, but you are their portion in life. You are where they see, if they leave their mother's love, you become their love. You become their teaching. You become their understanding. You become their knowledge. You become their guide. You help them not be led away. As the Rib said earlier in the teaching, they do not have the knowledge in them of good and evil. Our men can hear something and in their, who was it? The Scarecrow? The Scarecrow wanted a brain.
A brain.
Because he thought getting a brain was going to help him. You don't have the knowledge of good and evil in you. That is why the Lord says in her holy word, you will call something good that is evil and something evil that is good, because you don't know the difference. You have to be very careful with what you allow in your heart. I hope some of y'all get this. It's very important. Very, very, very important. All praises to the Most High living God of Israel. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being a part of trying to learn, to know your God, to learn and know things that others don't know, instead of just listening to the bullshit being thrown out by people who just want to be heard. When the Rib come, the Rib bring you something you ain't never heard before. She's going to bring you information through wisdom. All praise. Love you. Happy Sabbath. Happy Sabbath. Everyone get some rest. Shalom.
Shalom.